Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're catching jirachi. So, because I keep wanting to capture legendaries whenever I spot them. Oh heck, I should turn down my volume, that is loud. Oh, I fixed it. Okay, I don't know how I did, but I fixed it. That was not full screen. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do what I did last time, and that is I'm gonna read dumb shitty fanfics and other shit while trying to catch fucking jirachi. So, actually, because I don't have class right now, class got canceled. So, because Turkey Day. But yeah, while this is happening, I am going to read the next story I have available. If I can fucking find it. Also, god, there's so much Undertale fanfiction, I'm like, holy shit. I was hoping to do so I had an idea, and that is Fanfiction Fridays, where I read off my old shit. So, yeah. So, let's start up with green magic. In a world where, among humans, only females naturally on magic, something surprising happens. For the first time in history, a young boy is born with magic. Actually born with it. His name is Rowan Oak, the first male wizard in history. Now he is 13. It is when magic users have to go to school to learn how to use their magic properly and become better at it. Rowan is now forced to cross-dress just to get into the only school of magic for humans. Lillian's school for magical girls, a female-only school. Evil is rising up too. A mysterious male is stealing magic so he can use it himself. Meanwhile, a Neko living in the forest outskirts takes an interest in Rowan. So you have Rowan Oak and Rowena Rosethorn, aka his... like... him, but pretend to be a girl? Because the whole idea is like, oh yeah, in order to attend this school, he has to pretend to be a girl, because he's a boy. And the only way you can attend the school for magic is if you are girl. Because, I don't know. Hi! Hello, welcome. I'm playing Pokemon, but it's randomized, and also, like, I'm reading off my cringy fanfiction while I'm trying to catch this jirachi. Well, not just fanfiction, original stories, too. Rowan's eyes shot open and he quickly sat up in his bed, drenched in sweat. He had a nightmare again. They seemed quite commonplace when he slept. He ran his fingers through his brown hair. That was when he realized that today he had finally turned to 13. He began to go into another cold sweat. He had to get ready to enter the boarding school right away. He changed into the school uniform, a cropped black jacket with long sleeves, a bright white t-shirt, a black and silver tie, a short black skirt, black leggings, and black Mary Jane shoes. He placed his hair extension properly in his hair. He was now ready to enter Lillian's school for magical girls. He felt slightly uncomfortable with his female alias, Rowena, but it will have to do. In this world, only females are born with magic in the human race. In other species, both genders could be born with magic, but only among humans, females had true magic power. Males, of course, could attempt to steal or gather magic to become a powerful wizard, but usually never worked. They'd either burst from all the contained magic power within a non-magic body, or become a monster and corrupt with power. Usually it was the former, seeing as hardly any males could hold the amount of power females had. Oh heck, I should recover. There we go. Rowan was a special case. He was the first male in history to be born with the same amount of magic that females had. Maybe it was genetics, or perhaps sheer luck. Whatever it was, of course Rowan had cross-dressed just to be accepted into an actual school of magic, because they only accepted females in their student body. So now Rowan Oak was being accepted into the school as Rowena Rosethorn. He left the house, knowing after he had a quick breakfast. He never knew his parents. They abandoned him at a young age, not knowing how important he was. Stop it with the tragic backstories. Like, what the fuck? Lillian was the school's principal, had visited him back on his 12th birthday, telling him he was accepted into the school, but he had to disguise himself so that he'd be safe. The obvious choice that he was given was to cross-dress. No one would suspect a girl to actually be the first male wizard in history. Ah! What a sneaky way to protect. Okay. Okay, I'm out of Pokeballs, so... So many people would kill for his power and loyalty, especially the males who seek after power and steal it for themselves. Little did Rowan know as he was heading toward the nearby school that one of these dark male wizards was watching him, remaining nameless for now. Mini time skip! Yeah! Just mini time skip instead of being like, yeah, the time just passed. Rowan arrived at the school, panting. He had to run there. He hadn't learned enough to teleport over to the school anyway. He entered the school as quickly as possible. Rowan had finally entered the school as Rowena Rosethorn. Delilah. Nice. Rowan, as an alias Rowena, had entered the school. He ran over to Lillian's office for her schedule. He entered the office. Rowena, here to get your schedule? She asked. Yes, ma'am, Rowan said, using the feminine voice he had practiced over the time during between her first visit and today. Lillian handed over his schedule. He looked over. Like it... Ah, I'm gonna sneeze. Never mind, okay. Lillian handed over his schedule. He looked it over. Like a classic school schedule, there were different periods of the day, 7 to be exact. His first period was etiquette. He sighed. The etiquette they probably taught at the school was going to be mainly for girls. He shrugged. It's not like he needed etiquette in the future. He looked over the other classes he had. Second period with charms and spells was third period with hexes. Fourth period was a free hour and a lunch hour at the same time. Fifth period was study hall hour. The sixth period with magical mathematics and science. He didn't get how science and math were needed for magic. Finally, seventh period was history of magic. It's like, yeah, duh, why would magic and math and science be involved? Well, who knows, maybe this world requires math and science to perform magic. He also checked out his dorm number. Since today was his first day, it was a day to relax and settle in. He headed towards his dorm room, wanting to be alone for a bit. He said that he shared a dorm room with two girls, Delilah Redheart and Emily Greengrass. There's a bunk bed and a twin-size bed in the room. It appeared that the bunk bed was claimed already. It was alright with him. He took the leftover bed and placed his bag there. He didn't have many personal belongings, so it was easy to unpack. Oh my fucking god. This next sentence. He got out his iPod, his most prized possession, and began listening to the Nightcore version of a male version of Disturbia. God fucking damn it. If that's a trope, I don't know what is. Like, holy shit. Rowan began singing along to the music, and then I just copied and pasted the lyrics. Oh my fucking god. With the occasional Rowan singing. Interspersed. Rowan finished the song. He was kind of out of breath from singing. Suddenly the door flew open, revealing a dark-haired girl with green eyes. Excuse me, but your singing is beautiful. Thanks, Rowan said in his Rowena voice. I'm Delilah, the girl said. You must be Rowena. Yeah, but call me Rowan, Rowan said, not wanting to be called Rowena as much as he should. Alright, she said. Emily will be here soon, so be patient. The floor flew open as a blonde girl with pretty green eyes and glasses crashed into the room. Sorry I'm late, she said. I'm Emily Greengrass, and he must be Rowena. Call me Rowan, Rowan said. I think we'll get along great, Emily yelled. Rowan nodded in agreement. It was only his first day here and he already felt at home. Then we have Lucky, who's a cat boy. All was quiet. The stars were shining pinpricks in the midnight sky. If you look closely enough, you would be able to detect constellations like Scorpio and Libra. Rowan and his unsuspecting roommates were asleep in their beds. That was when a cat-eared creature silently entered the room through the window. He approached the slumbering Rowan. He's in the air near him. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this Edward Cullen level shit? What the fuck passed me? That was when this cat-eared creature jumped on top of Rowan to wake him up. Who is this cat-eared creature? Why, a Neko, of course. They are magical species similar to humans, but have special characteristics that set them apart from normal humans. One obvious feature is their cat ears and tails. They appear to be a unique mix of feline and human. Another thing is that all members of the Neko species are magic. All of them are able to transform into cats to lie unsuspected in the human world. After all, long ago, humans had forced the Neko species into forests. This particular Neko was named Lucky, called that for him being able to be so near human society without being caught. There was a forest surrounding the school, home to many magical species, including Nekos. Why the fuck? My question is, why did I make the love interest climb in through the fucking window when Rowan's asleep and they don't even know each other? What the fuck? I genuinely don't know why. Rowan's eyes shot open, once again drenched in sweat. Okay, the way that was phrased, it's like, oh yeah, his eyeballs were drenched in sweat. Please respond. I would like to catch jirachi, please. The nightmares had continued to plague his dreams. He slowly looked up to see Lucky's face just above his own. Rowan was just about to scream, but Lucky covered Rowan's mouth with his hand. Hi! I knew I detected a strong magical presence from you, Lucky whispered. I thought you were an ordinary girl with strong magic power, but now that I've gotten closer sniff, I now realize you're an extraordinary boy with strong magic power. Okay, that's fucking creepy. Just being able to detect gender by sniff, 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 sniff when you're climbing in through the window. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Lucky slowly removed his hand from on top of Rowan's mouth to his side. What are you? Rowan asked. I'm a Neko, silly, Lucky said happily. A Neko? Rowan inquired, curious about what a Neko was. You haven't learned about my kind yet? Lucky said. Oh yeah, I forgot that today was your first day at the school. Silly me. With all the noise Lucky was making, it was a wonder that Lila and Emily were still asleep. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when you've learned more, Lucky said. Bye! Lucky leaped out the window and softly landing on his padded feet. Rowan slowly went back to sleep. That morning he would think that it was just a pleasant dream he had among the chaos of his nightmares. That was not pleasant. That was not pleasant, Rowan. That was full on fucking Lucky being creepy. And then the author's note, I'd like to have a co-author for this. It would really help the story proceed farther. Well, considering the fact that Lucky was literally climbing in through the fucking window, I think it's for the best that it did not continue. Okay, I may as well just go in order from oldest to newest. For these stories. Because why not? So My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, rewrite / fanfiction, book / season 1. Author's note. So, a minor note about this. One, Yaoi will most likely start to happen in book 3. Second, it's okay if one episode is only a chapter long, even if multiple episodes get that treatment. Third, I have no set updating schedule. Now enjoy the story. And back when I was using my old Scratch username too, 996184. A number. Chapter 1, Friendship is Magic, Part 1. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Equestria, there were 2 royal siblings who ruled together and created harmony for all the land. To do this, the eldest, the male of the 2, used his powers to raise the sun at dawn. The younger, the female of the 2, rose the moon to begin the night. Oh, by the way, this fanfiction, half the characters are gender bent. That was my fanfiction. Like, let's get some boys in here. So, the 2 siblings thus create a balance in the kingdom and for their subjects, who are different types of ponies. As time went on, the sisters grew resentful. The ponies played during the day that her brother brought forth while they shunned and slept through her beautiful night. One fateful day, the younger refused to lower the moon and make way for the dawn. The elder tried to reason with her, but the bitterness in the young sister's heart had transformed her into a wicked mare of darkness known as Nightmare Moon. She vowed she would cover the land in eternal night. Reluctantly, the elder used the elements of harmony upon her. Using the magic of the elements, he defeated his younger sister and banished her to the moon. He then took on the responsibility of both the sun and the moon. And that was a mouthful and boring. Bleh. I'm resting my mouth for a second. In Harmony reigned Equestria for generations since Dusk Shine Red. Wait, is anyone even watching right now? I'm just wondering if I should be paying attention to chat or not. No, nobody's been speaking in chat, so this is fine. The elements of harmony. I know I've heard about them somewhere before, but where? Dusk like death in the night sky. Time skip brought to you by Stars World, the Bearded. Oh my! Stars World produced a time skip. Duskshine trotted down a dirt road, a couple of books in his saddlebag. He then saw a couple of his friends, Lemonheart, Minuet, and another friend that the author can't really remember too much. There you are, Duskshine, Moondancer, bushy eyebrows, is having a little get-together in the Watts Castle courtyard. You want to come? Said one of them. Oh, sorry, girls, I got a lot of studying to catch up on, Dusk said. Dusk then dashed off down the road. Did that pony do anything except studying? I think she's more interested in... I think it was meant to write he. He's more interested in books than friends. I know I've heard of the elements of harmony, Dusk said as he continued running. He passed by another one of his friends, Lyra, and one of Lyra's own friends. Lyra waved, but he missed it. Oh, ran out of Pokeballs. He ran up a couple flights of stairs and eventually reached the room that his mentor Solaris had given him. Spike was holding a present in his claws while walking. When Duskshine opened the doors on him, knocking him over. Spike! Spike! Duskshine yelled. Spike? Spike groaned. There you are, Dusk said as he traveled past Spike. Quick, find me an old copy of Predictions and Prophecies. Dusk and Spike walked to the upstairs part of their home, where massive shelves of books stood. I said last stream that this story is kind of boring, and it really is, because it's a recap of... It's literally just My Little Pony Friendship is Tragic, the first episode. Dusk and Spike walked... What's that for? Dusk said as he noticed the present that Spike was holding on to. Well, it's a gift for Moondancer. Bushy eyebrows. But, oh Spike, you know you don't have the time for that sort of thing. But we're on a break. Duskshine glared at the book on the ground. His face contorted into a look of determination. He used a levitation spell to look through his book, saying no every time the book was not the one he was looking for. He eventually stopped in frustration and called for Spike. It's over here, Spike said. He had found the book Dusk was looking for. Dusk used his magic to pull it out of Spike's claws, bringing Spike with it. He smiled. He levitated the book away to a better reading spot. Sorry. Elements. Why is my screen black? Oh. Dusk said under his breath as he paged through the book. Aha! Elements of Harmony. See Mare and the Moon. Mare and the Moon? But that's an old pony's tale. Mare, Dusk muttered as he once again paged through the book. Aha! The Mare and the Moon. Myth from olden pony times. A powerful pony wanted to rule Equestria. Defeated by the elements of harmony, imprisoned on the moon, Duskshine read. Legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about nighttime eternal. Dusk gasped. Spike, do you know what this means? No, Spike said as he teetered on the edge of the ladder he was standing on precariously. He then fell off like the author thought he would. Poor Spike. Fortunately, he landed upon Dusk's back. Dusk handed him a quill and some paper. Take a note to the prince. Okie dokie Loki! With a Loki crossed off. My dearest mentor, my continuing studies in pony magic have led me to discover that we are on the precipice of disaster. Hold on, Spike said, as he was writing the words down. He then tried to figure out how to spell precipice by saying it out loud. Threshold, Dusk said. Spike tried to write threshold down. Frank? Dusk groaned in annoyance. That something really bad is about to happen. You see, mythical Mare and the Moon is in fact Nightmare Moon, and she's about to return to Requestria. Yes, it's Equestria, but everything's upon request. To Equestria and bring about eternal night. Something must be done to make sure this terrible prophecy doesn't come true. I await your quick response. Your faithful student, Dusk Shine, Dusk Finish. Got it. Great, send it. Now? Of course. I don't know, Dusk. Prince Solaris is a little busy preparing for the Summer Sun celebration, and it's like the day after tomorrow. That's just it, Spike. The day after tomorrow is the 1000th year of the Summer Sun celebration. It's imperative that the prince is alerted at once. Dusk put his face in front of Spike's face, slightly freaking Spike out. Spike then tried to figure out what imperative means. Important! Dusk yelled at his face. Okay, okay, Spike then sent a message through his emerald flames. There, it's on its way, but I wouldn't hold my... It says I wouldn't hold me breath. I wouldn't hold me breath. Heal. I'm not worried, Spike. The prince trusts me completely. In all the years he's been my mentor, he's never once doubted me. Spike then belched out a letter from Solaris. See, I knew he would want to take immediate action. Spike began reading the letter out loud. My dearest faithful student, Duskshine, you know that I value your intelligence and that I trust you completely, but you simply must stop reading those dusty old books. Dusk gasped. To be continued in the next chapter. And then a summary of the last chapter. Why the fuck are there summaries of the previous chapter? Duskshine had read the story of the two relevant siblings. The story mentioned the elements of harmony. Dusk ran over to his house, blah blah blah. We already know this. One that decreed you must go to Ponyville. Time to go to Ponyville. Duskshine was in a flying carriage. Why? Because Solaris had decided to send him to the quaint town of Ponyville to make some friends. My dearest Duskshine, Spike growled out loud. There's more to a young pony's life than studying, so I'm sending you to supervise... Wait, am I out of Pokeballs? I believe I am. Sending you to supervise the preparations of the Summer Sun celebration in this year's location, Ponyville. Right, he was also there to supervise Ponyville's Summer Sun celebration. And I've decided that you need to make some friends or else I'll hunt you down to give you a lecture about friendship. Dusk groaned. He really wasn't good at making friends, much less keeping the ones he managed to make. Look on the bright side, Dusk. The prince arranged for you to stay in a library. Doesn't that make you happy? Spike said, hoping to cheer Dusk up. Yes, Dusk said. Yes, it does. You know why? Because I'm right. I'll check on the preparations as fast as I can, then get to the library to get some proof on Nightmare Moon's return. And when will you make friends like the prince said? Spike asked. He said to check on the preparations. I am a student, and I'll do my royal duty, but the fate of Equestria does not rest on me making friends. Parentheses, actually it does, Dusky. The ride then slowly landed gently onto the ground. The guards who were pulling the carriage neighed in response to landing. Why did they do that when they're in a world full of talking horses? The author doesn't know. Duskshine exited the ride and thanked the guards. The guards smiled because they were thanked for once in a lifetime. Maybe the ponies in Ponyville will have interesting things to talk about, Spike said eagerly. Pinkie Pie happened to be trotting towards them. She happened to be one of the most popular among ponies for group parties and her easygoing and random personality. She also happened to be able to make new friends right away. Normally. Come on, Dusk, give it a try, Spike told Duskshine. Hello? Dusk said, completely confused on what to say. Pinkie leaped up and gasped. She realized these two were new to Ponyville. The gears started grinding in her brain, coming up with the perfect party to introduce these two to Ponyville. She then scampered off to prepare for the party, whether they wanted it or not, her tail leaving a pink streak behind her. Well, that was interesting, alright, Spike sighed. He agreed with Solaris and really wanted Dusk to actually make some friends. Then again, he didn't realize that Pinky was going to throw a party for them at their library. Time skip brought to you by Colgate's Dentistry, the best dentistry in town, even if it's the only one. Okay. Dusk walked along the dirt road to Ponyville's main apple farm. It was known as Sweet Apple Acres. Spike walked by his side, holding a checklist and a pencil? Since when does Equestria get pencils? Summer Sun Celebration, official overseer's checklist. Number 1, bouquet preparations are done by Sweet Apple Acres, Spike said. Yee-haw! Called out a voice. The owner of the voice was an orange stallion named Applejack. To be continued in the next chapter. I know this is shorter than the last chapter, but rather have them officially meet Applejack and the others in the next chapter. Okay. Just okay, we're good. Okay, the summary thing. Applejack bucked a tree with his back legs. The apples then proceeded to fall into the buckets perfectly. Dusk watched in amusement. He then sighed. Let's get this over with, Dusk said as he approached the orange stallion. Good afternoon, my name is Duskshine. Country music then began playing in the background. Well, howdy do, Mr. Dusk. Pleasure making your acquaintance, Applejack said as he shook Dusk's hoof with his own hard and fast. I'm Applejack. We here at Sweet Apple Acres sure do like making new friends. Friends, actually... Oh, we got the jirachi. I don't need to continue reading this bullshit. This is butter. Because, okay. So jirachi is based on the Tanabata festival. And my sister said it sounds like ton of butter. So this is butter. Butter the jirachi. Now to head back to a Pokemon Center. So yeah, I'm thinking about having fanfiction Friday where I read my old cringy fanfiction. And also, just take the dumb quiz I also made on quote of. Because I made a lot of dumb quizzes. Jesus fucking Christ, why is there an Entei here? Now let's get to Pokemon Center. I believe there's one. Like if mine were Pokeballs, obviously. Okay, where is the Pokemon Center? No. Seriously, where is it? It's just late for it. Okay, so there's a direction I could probably explore once I find a goddamn Pokemon Center. Because I need to heal. Yeah, I believe there's one here, right? Nope. There it is. And then I need to get rid of my team members because I'd rather have jirachi than... There we go. I should also examine all my legendaries and also save real quick. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have? So, Uki has Sticky Hold. Noxix has Water Absorb, okay. Butter has Suction Cups, okay. Refresh, Rest, Double Sight, Edge, Future Sight, okay. Alright, let's head back. I think I want to go in this direction, because... Well, okay. Well, I'm about to try to... now 2 small children are going to try to murder me. Okay. Yeah, let's just get rid of Meditate. let's do that. We should probably level up Liam. But yeah, considering that's just okay. Screw it, why not? Let's go through Mount Pyre. Oh fuck, okay. This was a mistake? I did not mean to fucking fight Steven. Okay, I'm basically done for. But yeah, definitely not going that way again. Alright, where to go? Oh. Oh, so this is still the same spot. Oh, Setopolis. Okay. Hell yeah, flamethrower. And poor Chikorito in the sandstorm. Okay. Damn, okay. Oh, I could get a fossil Pokemon. That would be neat. Wonder who messaged me on Discord. Oh, it's a trainer battle, right? Oh, I've got a Pokemon Center. Okay. And I found a department store. Okay. Need it to bird and turf? Okay. Ah, fuck. Oh, this is fine. Okay. Wait, it's not. This is not fine. Fuck. This is fine. I find it funny that Molly's parents just live in there. Oh, hell yes. I now have Rock Smash. Which is gonna be actually super helpful. And making sure to save. Because now I actually have Rock Smash. That'll be very helpful. Let's actually, like, teach it to somebody real quick. There we go, HM friend finally doing her job of being the HM friend. The friend who I put all the HMs onto. I think I want to make sure to explore the rest of the little spots here, because there's at least 4 spots here. Oh, Pokemart? Okay. Oh, Chimney. Meteor Falls. I think that'll be it for today. I should go eat lunch. And then start getting ready to pack up because I have to go to my parents' place for Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate y'all showing up to the stream if you're here. So, yeah. Thanks.